Hey everyone, we are back. This is BK Motors of Mayhem, and we are back on the Kawasaki Avenger this week. And well, we're going to be turning and seeing what's wrong with the shifter. If you guys do not remember or did not see last week's video, well, go check it out. But it doesn't shift. It seems to be stuck. So that is not ideal at all. So I'm hoping we can remove this cover here and get in there and see what's going on with the shifter and what is happening and why it's not shifting. Now, if I grab this, go around to the other side, show you guys. If I grab this, this should be second gear. And as you can tell, no dice. So that is the problem. I believe it is stuck in neutral because the neutral safety light is on, stating that it's in neutral when you put battery to it. So I believe it's stuck in neutral and not actually in gear, but just will not shift. So we're going to dive into this transmission and see what's going on. And if you guys recall, the drain plug is snapped off. So I cannot drain the oil out. I did overfill this quite a bit to hopefully lubricate anything that might have been seized in there, but to no avail, it did not work. So unfortunately, as soon as I pull this cover, well, the oil is going to ooze out and go absolutely everywhere. So that will be really ideal. So let's get into it. We shall see what is going on with this, because I am very curious. As said, there is all the oil oozing out all over the place. Fantastic. There's our new gasket into the oil. Yes, of course. Okay, so I'm going to start by taking this one off as well, just in case there's any hiding hardware in behind it. I'm not too sure if there is. Yep, here's a couple bolts there. Now the carburetor will probably have to come off. Probably a couple other things. But we won't worry about that just yet. For now, we'll just start and loosen off as many bolts as we can to see what all needs to come off. Interesting part about this is most of these bolts are not very tight at all. So that leads me to think someone has been in there. And while this one is not factory bolt either. So might be good enough. And now we shall move on to the removal of the carb. Okay, fuel line disconnected. Oops. So we'll just pop that carb there for now. I don't see a need in taking it all the way off as long as it's up out of the way. And we'll grab the last couple bolts. Yeah, this one's not tight either. Okay, that appears to be all the bolts, except for this line, which I believe is oil, and then the kickstart, which of course they had to make different sizes. Okay, now I believe everything is loose that needs to be loose. So I'm going to try and pop the cover and see what happens. Okay, well, there you have it. The cover is off. We can finally see, hopefully, maybe, what is going on inside of the transmission. At least part of it. Okay, stop. There we go.
Wow, there's a bit more movement already. Just a little bit. Hair.
Okay, stop. Guys, are you fed up of coffee or energy drinks just not cutting it? So, if you're like me, why don't you go ahead and try Dubby? I have been for a few months now, and I tell you guys, it is amazing. It is a jitterless coffee extract with no maltodextrin or ginseng in it. And this is a perfect product to prevent that 2 o'clock wall crash that you and I both experience probably every day. So go ahead, go check them out. Down below, I will put a link for a 10% discount on any W product. So go ahead, make your way over to Dubby, that's DUBBY.GG, and use the coupon code that is down below, and it is Motors and Mayhem 10 to get you 10% off on your next purchase. Now, back to the mayhem. You do it again. Just pull up on it. Okay, stop. Okay, so I have found the problem on why it won't shift. If you can watch right here, this is the other side of the shift lever and the shift drum. Now you can see it's not moving. This is supposed to move to allow it to select the gear. As you can tell, it is not moving. But if I do this, I just play with it just right. There it is. And now it will be in gear, as you can tell. But obviously that isn't going to fix the problem. According to the manual, which I have pulled out here, vintage from 1967, you're supposed to be able to slide this completely out. And as you can tell, well, it's not moving. It's very much, it's slowly coming, but very much stuck and needs some persuasion. So I'm going to have to fart around with this for a little bit and just see if I can get this out. Oh, we are fast losing light though, which doesn't help this situation, but I'm going to try my best. Maybe. Go ahead.
I mean, it's got a bit more movement, but
That's because a lot of pieces are off it.
yeah.
Okay, stop. Yep, that's first. Okay, now shift, shift.
I went up again.
Yeah, that's fine. That's good. Go down. Okay, let go. It's slowly coming around. So we have first.
Okay.
The shift drum's still a little wonky. Shift.
Ooh, so much more movement.
Yeah. Okay, guys. So I know it's getting late. I apologize. You probably can't see very well. Don't worry. There are plans to be moving into the garage soon. You just gotta wait. Okay? Hold your horses there. But we do have progress. I'll snip in some of the bits of my helper, aka wife, helping me out here. And what we have going on here is we do now have first gear. So it's in first right now, as you can see. I had to remove the clutch to access this. I thought it said in the instructions that this did slide out. I was incorrect. It does not. But we have first gear now. That is first. Okay, so like I was saying, as you can see, it is in gear right now, which should be first gear thereabout. So now shift, go up. You can see that now it has shifted, and that will be neutral. But then if you see, if you try and shift it again, because it's not all the way in the gear, try and shift it. Oh, it does grab it, but now, oh, that's spinning. Okay, it's making a liar out of me. Try and go up again. Okay, it's shifting. Go up again.
Up.
Okay, go up again. Okay, go down,
Down.
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 It's not all the way in a gear. So, as you could see there, guys, it does shift now. That was a major success. It must have just been a little seized up from the cover being loose and or not on, but it is shifting again. We have gears. We were able to free it up without diving too deep into this transmission, which is a major win because frankly, I did not want to do that. But we got it to shift and operate correctly. So that means, well, we're one step closer to taking this bike for a ride for the first time, and we'll have gears. We won't just be in neutral and, pushing or being towed behind a truck and making motorcycle noises. So we are that much closer. That is super exciting. But I will say this, that about wraps it up for me for today. As you can tell, it is getting dark out. We're running by flashlights here. So I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna go get me a cold snack, maybe make myself some dinner and celebrate this huge win that we had on the Kawasaki Avenger today. So until later, guys, I'll see you next time.